Storm Claudia is raging today. Apparently we're getting a month's worth of rainfall in a single day, so that's why I'm back indoors and not filming outside with the dog. But I wanted to make a video because I think you're going to find this story fascinating. It's a story about a bunch of English guys who are getting out there and actually doing something. And what are they doing in particular? Well, they went to France, got on the beaches and stopped the boats. They actually destroyed some of the boats. Clearly, this isn't the kind of story you're going to find on the mainstream media, but here we're going to talk about it and I'm going to tell you exactly who they are and what they've been up to. Now, the group in question are called Raise the Colours, and as you can probably work out, they are one of the organisations that have been putting the flag of St George up all across the country. A beautiful thing to see, by the way, very commendable work. But they decided they were going to take their activism one step further. So they drove down to Dover, got on the ferry, crossed the channel and went to Calais. They wanted to see what was going on in Calais for themselves and share it with the rest of the British public. And what they found were just enormous camps full of people waiting to cross into this country illegally.
Look at them all. Is anybody filming? No haters, don't they?
Yeah, it's just says now no filming. They're filming in the back.
Okay, no problem.
That's what's so normal.
No problem.
So we didn't get blacked out windows.
We have sent the French almost £1 billion on the understanding that they would hire police officers to tackle small boat crossings. And yet for some reason the French police can't seem to find these camps and break them up. Yeah, I'm not sure I quite believe that. Anyway, eventually these lads got their feet wet.
All right, guys, it's Ryan at raisethecolours.org.uk. Me, Elliot, and all the team are here. We're on the beach at Gravesland. We've just been in Dunkirk all night. Gravelines. We've had no sleep all night. The police are here. If you look on top of the horizon, the migrants are coming over in single file queues. This live life jackets on. This is an orchestrated, well organised operation. The police wait on the beach for them and get them to the boat. We've seen it yesterday and we're going to see it again today. Not one woman, not one child. Going to England. It's a joke. What's going on with Starmer and the rest of the government giving these French police money is a complete waste of time, waste of effort, because nothing's going on. They're not stopping them. They guide them on. We've watched the coaches pull up. They're giving them life vests. They're giving them goodie bags and a packed lunch. And they're running across there and they're jumping on. And they'll be back in England before we will.
I saw this video about a week ago. And after I watched it, I actually donated £50 to Raise the Colours. And the reason that I did that is because I think the work they're doing is really vital. They are highlighting the total lack of action from the French authorities to tackle this crisis. And that's in spite of the fact we've sent the French £850 million specifically for this issue. And I would send a message to the French state, I guess, not so much the French people, but how can we regard you as an ally of Britain when you are allowing our nation to be invaded from your shores? I don't think we can we? We've sent you the money so that you would stop this and you are doing absolutely nothing. So you're just taking our money and laughing at us. You're clearly not an ally of this country. And I think there is probably a sense of shame that the French should feel about all of this, because 80 years ago, tens of thousands of British men poured their blood into your soil to liberate your country. And this is how you repay us. This is how you thank us less than a century later. Absolutely abominable. That's something that the French are going to have to work out for themselves. But these guys, Raise the Colours, decided that they were going to go back and show you just how easily the French authorities could stop the boats.
Yeah, 1,000,000%, Dan. Good lads. Yeah, but we've told the authorities now that we've got this buried, we found this buried. We've fucked it up.
So what the people smugglers seem to be doing is burying these boat components in the sands of the beaches and then waiting for good weather so that they can come back with 100 migrants, dig them up again, put the boat together and get out onto the sea. Fine. Well, Our lads have then gone along, found some of these boats before they can be used and destroyed them. And they will probably claim, being generous to themselves, that they've stopped some of the boats, which is true and it isn't. I suspect in reality all they've done is delay a few crossings and made life a little bit more miserable for the people smugglers, which, credit to them, I'm absolutely all for it. But imagine that the French state was doing this. Imagine that the French police or the French military were combing these beaches looking for buried boat components. Or they were using the £850 million to raid the camps and seize and destroy the boats. Once you do that, you are actually stopping the boats. If there's no boats, there's no boat crossings. It really is that simple. Now, I accept that they'll probably go back to jumping on lorries, but at least we've got tried and tested methods for dealing with that and preventing it. So this can be done, it can be stopped, and I hate to just rehash the same point I've already made in this video, but clearly the French don't want to stop it. Because if they did, they could do it. They've got the funding, they've got the resources, they've got the capability, and our lads have shown just how easy this really is. Anyway, Border Force did actually finally detain someone who was crossing the channel, which sounds like good news, but not quite. Because of course, it was our lads.
Yeah, I am. Legally? Yeah, I am. Legally as well.
I didn't ask you to stop.
Legally, I'm good. I am recording it, and I'm going to make them famous. And you, and you, and you. UK Border Force at its best. And what's going on 10 seconds down the road?
10 seconds down the road. What have we seen today? What have we seen today?
Absolute jokers.
What have we seen today? Absolutely complicit. The whole lot are complicit. The lifeboats, everything. Everything's complicit.
Do you know, by the way, guys, there is no gangs? Do you know, categorically, there are no trafficking gangs putting those migrants on those boats? Do you know who's doing it? The French authorities. We watched it.
Even though they're clearly British citizens, Border Force decided that they were going to detain our guys whilst simultaneously helping people cross the channel illegally into the country. Yeah, it's more like border fast than border force, isn't it, if we're totally honest? Now, some people will say, is this just vigilantism? And I would say, yes, it actually kind of is, right? People are getting to the point where they recognise that the state authorities are not going to act in the interest of the British people, or even in the interest of the French people. And so, yes, they're starting to take matters into their own hands. Now, when this is a simple case of going to a beach and, destroying an inflatable dinghy that you know is going to be used for something illegal, it's pretty harmless. But if that attitude and mentality spreads, it could get dangerous quite quickly. So the state authorities should see this as another pressurizing reason to actually get something done. And I suppose another message to the French police. If you are not brave enough to tackle this problem, to go into the camps and conduct these raids and find the boats and destroy them and arrest the people smugglers, why don't you just ask the British Special Forces for help? I'm completely serious. Why don't you do that? Because I'm willing to bet that we've got blades sat in Hereford and Poole who would love nothing more than to come and help you out with this problem in the beaches of Calais. They can be supervised by some other French Special Forces guys, and they will conduct the raids, and frankly, they'll have a great time doing it. If you are too afraid to go into those camps and actually enforce the laws and tackle the problem that we've paid you to tackle, why don't you just ask our lads for a bit of help? We'll show you how it's done, just like we did 80 years ago. Yeah? I mean, that seems reasonable. Our guys would love to do that. You don't have to put yourself in harm's way. Everyone's a winner. And that way you won't have vigilantes rocking up on your beaches doing whatever they need to do to protect their country. Food for thought, hey? Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long, and I'm really bad at working out how long a video is going to be. So this could be 6 minutes or 12 minutes. I've got no idea. But what I will do is I will leave some links in the pinned comment to this video to the Raise the Colours organisation. Go and show them some love. Go and follow them on X. They're clearly good dudes. They clearly love the country, and they're clearly willing to get out there and actually do something. So big props to them. I think they're a fantastic bunch of guys. If you want to show me some love as well, you can do. Please do leave a like, comment and subscribe. That's all I ever ask from you. And yeah, till a future video. Thanks for watching.